This video is sponsored by Continuity. This MSP 101 marketing pillar is one that can guarantee you a 100% open rate. And that is direct mail. And direct mail is something that most people forget about because, well, why would you want to send boring old snail mail to your clients or your prospects? And to answer that question, I'm going to tell you what one of my customers said many, many years ago when I sent out our first ever printed newsletter. Hey Pete, I've just finished reading your newsletter. Really interesting. Just one question though. Why didn't you email it to me? And my response to their comment was just, well, because you've just read it. If you are new here then, hi, my name is Pete and I started my own MSP in 2011, sold it last year, and now I'm just sharing what I've learned over the last decade to help you grow yours too. So the number one reason why you should be sending direct mail is because, well, nobody else is. At least nobody else in your industry. You're not having to fight against hundreds of thousands of millions of other people sending emails and likely being filtered into a newsletter folder in someone's inbox that probably just gets ignored. But instead you are sending a physical something to somebody for it to get to their physical desk where they will 100% open it and then at least scan read it and see if it's of interest to them. I'm going to talk about what types of direct mail you could be using to grow your business and then how to stand out and make sure that yours gets opened and read, which is exactly what Continuity can help you with. Continuity Marketing are the smartest marketers in tech. They support IT businesses, MSPs, and vendors to work smarter, generate leads, and thrive as a business. The team is full of marketing experts who come from the tech space, so they really do know what they're doing. If you need to build your brand, raise awareness, and sell your services and products, Continuity Marketing can help. Start working smarter today and visit continuity.uk or email info@continuity.uk. Newsletters are the first one. Oh, that sounds so boring. But do you know what sounds even more boring? Email newsletters. Jokes. Sign up to my newsletter. Link down below. Send a short, colourful newsletter every month, something around 4 or 8 pages that can be read whilst they're having their morning coffee and with information they actually care about. If you're struggling for what to include in your newsletter, then consider a monthly update on where the business is and what you've done to improve the lives of your customers, the latest news from the previous month, articles, testimonials, welcoming new clients, maybe Christmas opening hours when that comes around, all of the things, events you're attending, just whatever you can that's interesting to your clients. And if you are still really stuck with a newsletter, then I'll shortly be uploading a template that you can download and brand from my online course, so link down below for that. Now, other times when you think of using direct mail is something you could use in line with your dream list. Go and watch that video up here if you've no idea what I'm talking about. But draw up a list of clients that you want to work with, then send them a personalized letter to each and every one of them. Invite them for a networking session, a lunchtime meal, a round of golf, just whatever it might be. You could also try more broader mail shots to local businesses, but I would always advise doing targeted and personalized messages rather than this blanket spray and pray messages. But how do you stand out, Pete? I hear you ask. There are a few tricks of the trade which I've learned over the years that make a massive difference to getting your direct mail to the desk and even the hands of the person you actually want to reach. Now, firstly, the envelope. You want to send it in a bright, dare I say, fluorescent envelope that cannot physically be missed. Secondly, if you can, handwrite that person's name and address on the front. It doesn't have to be your handwriting, but just somebody to handwrite them. And then thirdly, include something bulky if you can. A Kit Kat can make a great campaign of, read this while you're snacking on your Kit Kat. That sounds like a euphemism. But by doing all of these, your post will get instantly recognized. So once you've sent one, they'll know that your monthly newsletter is that bright orange thing that comes through the post every month. It is far more memorable than a boring white envelope printed, boring. And speaking of which, those of you who are printing newsletters on your own LaserJet printer, stapling the corners together, and then throwing that in a white envelope, shame on you. I am a firm believer of putting effort into the quality of everything you do as a business. If your IT support is really that great, then the quality of your marketing should be equally great. You should be exuding quality with everything you do. So there is my top MSP 101 marketing pillar tip for today. Check out my course for IT business owners on sharing everything I've learned from running my own £1 million plus MSP, including that newsletter template that's coming very soon. Next, go refresh yourself on what a dream list is by watching this one, or go and watch this one which YouTube thinks you should watch. My name is Pete Matheson. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.